to the car. Hey, welcome to the weekly Dream Achievers Zoom call. So happy you are here. What a fun time of the year. Our topic today is business accounts. But before we dive into that, let's talk victories, and perhaps just before we have anybody share, why don't we just recognize some pretty hot people here on this call? So I would like to start out with recognizing Sheila Rupert, who promoted October 1st to platinum, a platinum leader. Sheila, congratulations.
Thank you.
That is so cool.
That is amazing. And Sheila and I had the opportunity to celebrate on Friday, which was really fun. And I told her in our third quarter, there was 11 platinum leaders in the entire company.
Good job, Sheila.
12. Did I say 12? Maybe it's 12, whatever, it doesn't matter. So it's a very elite group. So we'll see what shakes out for fourth quarter. I know there's probably other promotions out there as well, Sheila, but it doesn't matter. You did it and your team did it, and so exciting. Anything you want to say?
Gosh, I don't know. Just thanks to my team. The numbers just really started coming together, and we knew it was going to be possible, and everyone just knocked it out of the park. So yeah. Awesome. Just awesome. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it.
Yeah. Pinch yourself. Well, you deserve it, Sheila. Sure. You deserve it.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that's awesome. And I know I've told you guys this before about Sheila and her team. Those that can, they meet like every other, I don't know, is it Tuesday morning at Caribou?
Yeah, Wednesday or Thursday morning every 2 weeks.
Yeah, and what a great way to keep yourself accountable and keep your team accountable. So if you, Angie or Christy, live in an area where you can get, or Shelly or Bria, where you can get people, I should add more people in, where you can get people together. I mean, talk to Sheila, reach out to her, because obviously it's working. So anyway, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Well, Sheila, did you want to say anything? Hi, Alice.
Yes, I do. So in addition to me promoting to platinum, Shelly Akey promoted to gold.
Yay!
Yay! And her team is just on fire as well. She's worked so hard and had such great hopes, and they came through. Everything just fell into place, and she hit it.
Yay.
I just want the dashboard to update.
I know.
Jeez. I check it like every 2 hours and still nothing.
And Shelly, don't check it for a couple days, because sometimes it's not till the 6th or 7th of the month.
Okay.
But sometimes it happens before that, but the system is, because today was really the first business day, hopefully by Wednesday. But you know what I mean? It takes them a while to run all the reports. So
I kept just doubting myself, but I kept running the numbers going, okay, the numbers are there.
Yeah.
So there's no reason.
Yes.
Shelly, you're Sheila's first line?
Yes.
Oh, how cool.
So thank you, Sheila, for always being there. You're amazing.
You're welcome. So happy for you. Well deserved.
Yeah. So exciting. So, okay. Well, any other victories? And then I'm going to show who is top in sales from the entire team. So do we have any other victories? I know those are hard to go after, but it can be big or small, preferably business related. Hi, Sarah.
Hello, I have one.
Sure.
After the summer, I have like no reception at the lake, so I didn't do a whole lot this summer, you probably could tell. But I've had a fundraiser that I had a pretty decent month last month, and then this month I have a fundraiser and a party going.
Yay, you're back on the saddle.
Oh, and I also have a vendor event in November.
Cool. Yay, Sarah. Great. That's awesome. Good for you. Good for you. And you got your daughter to bed so you could be on the call.
She's spelling.
Oh, she's still, that's okay. It's only 8 o'clock. So,
Yeah.
okay. Time for one more victory. Do we have anything else anybody wants to share? Well, let's ask Alice how her hip is going.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess that's a real plus. I am 3.5 weeks out after breaking my hip and
Oh,
doing actually extremely well. I'm surprising my doctors even. So,
You look fantastic. Yeah.
oh, thank you.
Alice
I
was
don't know
gonna
about that.
Alice was gonna come to the team meeting here at my house, and her excuse was broke my hip. I'm so sorry that you did that, but I'm glad that you're healing so well.
Yeah, I am too. Never fast enough, of course, when you're the one that's in the process, but I am making good progress, so
Oh, wow.
I can celebrate that.
That's fantastic. Yay. Okay, well, we're gonna move to announcements, and Anna is on. She's gonna do the product knowledge. But I just want to remind you, because I don't need to read this to you. This is in black and white, but remember, oh, I have to show you, excuse me, I'm gonna share my screen. Forgive me. I want to share with you our top people. Where did I put that? September. And I'm sure if you're on the team page, you saw this. But look at these rock stars. Now, Stacy, $11,152. Lisa sold over 7,500. Twyla did 5. Claudia and Christy. Good. I was like, who's on the call? It's on. Oh, and Angie. Christy, you sold like just shy of $4,000. What did you do?
That was a fundraiser.
For
It was a fundraiser for my daughter's volleyball team.
the whole thing was just one fundraiser?
Yep.
that is awesome.
Any tips? I mean, that's awesome.
And actually there was more sales the month prior on that fundraiser as well. So I just put out there a goal of each. And this town is maybe, I don't know, 1,000 people in the town. And I think the team was like 15 girls.
Oh my gosh.
I put out there a goal. I put a minimum of 250, a goal of 500 for sales
Nice.
for each girl. And I think some of them way exceeded it. So I just put it out there and I told them what the town a couple of years ago did for the volleyball team. And they way exceeded that. They wanted to beat it. So yeah, I was pretty impressed with it.
Well, I'm excited. I'm intrigued that you used a numbers goal rather than, because I've done fundraisers and like the basketball coach said, you each have to get 5 orders. But I kind of like about the sales. You know what I mean? Like set the expectation. What did you say? You said 250 or 500?
I told them I would like each person to sell 250 as a minimum, but a
Yep.
goal of 500.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm sure that made a difference. Yeah.
Did you do a Facebook group with that, Christy, or just straight catalogs?
I did, but my daughter, she's 22, her first year teaching, said, Mom, Facebook's not cool anymore. Nobody will do it. And so these kids just went out there with some order forms and a couple of catalogs. And I feel that I really could have done much better because we didn't have the new catalogs when we started this. So very, very, very little of it even had the new product on it. So yeah, it could have been much more, but yeah, I was pretty pumped about it.
Oh, well, congratulations. That is crazy huge. Good for you, Christy.
Thank you.
Well, Angie, let's hear about your $3,000 month. I'm sure you were just twiddling your fingers. What did you do?
Yeah, I'm still just doing all Facebook parties. I think I had 6 or 7 or 8 of them, something like that.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. Any tips you want to add to that? Like they still work? or-
Facebook is not dead. My 3,000 shows that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, but you definitely, I've been doing a lot more reels and stuff and getting some more outside orders from that. So, but it's mostly parties. Just still, they're not as big as they were. I'm not going to lie, but they're still doing okay.
But Miss Claudia up here on the top, she had a $900 Facebook party.
Awesome.
Yeah, but no, I know what you're saying. It's not like it wasn't
Yeah.
COVID. when
Yeah.
everybody- like-
I have one that's probably going to
Look-
make big. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so
So-
it's still out there, but you know what? Not every party is a $500 party if you just did tasting parties either, so it's not giving any difference. So anyway, congratulations, that's fantastic. Okay, well, Lisa is not on the call because she's on vacation, but Lisa did sponsor one new consultant, and there were others, but her new team members already ordered over 800. So that's pretty stinking amazing. So congratulations, Lisa, if you happen to be watching the recording. So that's fantastic. And if you were on, we'd ask you how you did it, but we'll have to do that next month. Maybe we sponsor some more. Okay, so then let's go to announcements. Where I was going with that is that go to Member My HQ and print off the, what do we call it? I know you're really good about printing it off, Sheila. At a glance. At a glance, and they've updated it. Now this is in black and white, but so you guys can keep track or go, what the heck is going on? Because I know when I was a little bit busier with Pete and his cancer and all that stuff, I was like a little more out of touch. So I really loved having this because it reminded me, you know, you don't have to print it off for what was going on. I do want you to write on your calendar, lead strong. Grab your calendar, write it down on a piece of paper. Last year was a huge success. We are going to do it again at Arrowwood in Alexandria. We're going to expand it. So for those of you that want your own bed, you're going to pay a little bit more, but you'll have that opportunity. And that starts February 2nd in the evening. So you don't have to take that day off of work. And then it's the 3rd, which is Friday, and then a 4th, which is a Saturday. So please mark your calendars. Let's get your people there. And never underestimate you personally inviting them. I don't mean like put a mass text on or mass post on your own personal, on your team page. I mean, you, Shelley, calling, I'm just picking on you, Shell, but you know, talking to one of your team members and saying, hey, I really want you to be there. This is going to be great. Get it on your calendar because you all can make a big difference. And they're just waiting for that invitation. So anyway.
I'm just gonna pick you up. So just plan for me outside your door. I'm gonna call.
Me?
Yeah, just picking you
Chrissy,
up.
you are going.
I'm in Jamaica, so sorry.
I know.
You're in Jamaica that weekend or that weekend?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll come get you there.
Oh, Chrissy, you're supposed to schedule around this kind of stuff.
It was a free trip, so I don't really think I'm gonna turn that down.
I'm just kidding. Okay, let's move on then. Okay, we're all in front of a lot of people in October and November, right? And December. Like October sometimes is even bigger than November. I just want you to ask yourself, am I booking my January? Now they're not going to let us know the exact incentive, but it's usually like 50% more in host rewards, or obviously it's really good, right? So even though we don't know exactly what it is, in your October in online or your October in person, because that's when we're in front of the most people, and November, ask for bookings. And if they're like, well, I'll do one in the new year, don't just say great. Say great. Let's pencil it in now, because I guarantee you there's going to be something really good. Okay? Because in the beginning of your career, a lot of times you go, okay, great, and I'll call you after Christmas. Or well, now we don't even call people, but you know what I'm saying. And then it's like, oh, I can't reach out to them the first week of January because they're like, eh. So you end up booking most of your parties at the end of January. And then the other thing is overbook, you know, because online parties don't cancel, I guess. But if you're doing some in-person parties, anyway, I just ask you, and I'm going to keep reminding you and encouraging you, is to book your January now. Do not wait. Even though that's what a lot of people do. Those that are successful start booking their Januaries right now. So, okay, let's get to the product knowledge. Anna, we can't see you. Are you going to come on live, or are you going to do this just by talking?
Well, I'm going to do it by talking. We just got home. Give me 1 second. Okay, boys, good night. Go ahead and cut in.
You're hilarious. So Anna graciously agreed to do the product knowledge.
Okay, I'm good to go. They're all headed into the house.
Okay.
So I know the call earlier was like, don't go live from the carpool lane. And I'm like, well, we're probably going to do that tonight. So, so the product, I was going back and forth between two of them to talk about. Okay. I'm sorry, the three are headed in. And the two that I debated between were the 12 days of dinner, which you mentioned somebody else had already talked about, but you have that in back there. And then the other one was the Carmelita bar mixes. Any preference on which one?
Whatever you would like to do.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk about the 12 days of dinner because I really like that one better. So what I have been doing, and I've had really good luck, I sold 7 of these just to one lady. She asked about one, and then I took the time to take the picture, send it to her. She decided to order 5. She got it. She was so impressed. She ordered 2 more. So she's done 7 just for herself. But what I do at a couple of the events when I've talked about this product is I've showed them, you know, people come up, I always ask them how it's going, and then usually mention some of our new products that we have. And the new products that I have that I share are specific to what's in the 12-day dips dinner. So if I show them 4 or 5 different products and they're kind of hemming and hawing, then I say, or you can get them all right here and sample them all at once and then decide if you want the full size product. So that's kind of how I've been doing it. I'll talk about products that are in that kit with the full size, and then people, you can see the wheels going, oh, that's $70-$80. I don't want to spend that much. And then you turn around and offer this option for them in the $30 price range, and it's been a great hit. And then I also let them know, I've messaged a couple people with it, and what I did with the lady that ordered 7, I took the time to take pictures of a couple of them so I could show her how to make it as a dip or as a dinner and the recipe, and she was hooked. She loved them. So I've had really good luck with it. It's been an amazing product so far. Super glad it's back in stock.
Right.
And that we can go through the holiday. I know there's been some people asking for coupons, and that coupon code has been getting shared. I have not shared it with anyone because I want them to sample the product in that kit and then turn around and place an order using that coupon, a bigger order for the full size products. So
Right.
yeah.
Good idea. What is the gal going to use her 7 for? Did she say?
Gifts. She donated one to the church auction, to their church auction, and then she's going to keep one for herself, and then she's given a couple as gifts to coworkers, a bridal shower coming up, and then she ordered one for 2 for 2 of her nieces.
Wow. Okay.
So
Yeah,
that's a huge opportunity for reorder with those.
That's
And the
great.
one that she did at the church auction, I actually just put my contact info on there so that when whoever bought it at the auction, when they turn around to reorder it, they know who to reach out to. And to
Perfect.
go to my website. So if you're showing this at any events, if you have them use that coupon and your info isn't, you know, if they buy it and then when they go to reorder, if your info isn't on that coupon, chances are they're just going to go to tastefullysimple.com. They may not order from you. Yep, that one there. So I just put my sticker with my website right on that.
Yeah. Has everybody ordered the dips to dinner? Have you guys all ordered it? Yeah. So if you haven't, this is what Anna's talking about, and that's a great point, is to make sure you put your contact information on the front or the back or whatever. So very good idea. That comes in the dips to dinner, and it saved $10 when they purchase 50 or more. So it's a great code. So any questions for Anna?
I'll just add something if it's okay. If I were you, I would use it and go live. I did so well with it, and I just went live with it, and then I had them respond, would you like the dip or the dinner? And I showed like 6 of them, and I sold quite a few. And then I had people come up to me at my expos in our town and be like, do you have any more of those? So brave, go live with it, just show a few, and then have them type dip or dinner.
Awesome. Thank you. That's
Yeah,
what I was
great.
planning or hoping to do with our live challenge this week.
Yeah,
So,
that's
but
a
I love that
perfect
idea.
camp challenge. That's a great idea, Angie. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Any other questions for Anna on the dips to dinner? You got it right here. I've decided tomorrow night we're gonna have, so of course, dips to dinner means you can make it as a dip or you can make it as a dinner. And so this is what we're gonna have tomorrow night with some veggies. So, and that is part of the host kit, by the way, you guys. If you're doing in-home parties on Party Food Kit too. This is one of the meals I make. So make them. So thanks, Anna. That's a great job. Thank you so much for inspiring us, and continued success to you on your dips to dinner. All right, well, oh gosh, we don't have much time. We need to get rolling here, and we're going to talk about business accounts. Raise your hand if you've ever had a business account in your Tastefully Simple career. Alice, Sheila, Sarah. Okay, 3 of us or 4 of us. Awesome. Okay. Good. Well, I might tap into you if we have time. Okay, you guys, but we're going to get rolling. So I'm really excited to share with you on what I've done, and it works for me. So let's first get our little thinking hats on. Do you or your extended family get gifts from businesses during the holidays? You guys can go off and mute if you want. Do you or your extended family, like your spouse or your partner or maybe your mom and dad, do they get gifts from businesses during the holidays? Huh. Yeah, I mean, okay,
Yes.
you know, my husband's a farmer, and so he gets gifts from a couple different places. How about you, Ange? Who do you have?
My brothers are both dentists and they get it from all the doctors they refer people to. So like the orthos, the endodontists, all that stuff. They get
Yeah,
big
so
bang.
so Ange, you should get on that.
Well, they don't give them. I did already ask that. They get them.
No, I know.
Mhm.
So like an orthodontist in your community
Oh,
would give a gift to the dentist that refers
yeah,
them. So I'm just saying, something to think about.
yeah.
Who else shook their head and said, yeah, they get gifts from businesses or their extended family?
We do from the Snap-on Tool Man.
From who?
The Snap-on Tool Man. My husband buys a lot of tools. Similar to Pete doing a lot of business with maybe a seed company or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
We meet a certain threshold in dollars spent, then we get a gift.
Nice. Okay. So anybody else?
My dad does for bus driving, and then Mike for his work.
So who does your dad get from for bus driving? The school?
No, the school and also the kids that ride his bus.
Oh, they give him gifts. Nice.
Yeah.
And then what was your other example? Your husband?
My husband at work at the elevator.
So the elevator gives him a gift?
Well, he gets a gift from the elevator, but the businesses also bring to the elevator for Christmas, like a
Nice.
meat and cheese tray or cookies or something like that.
Right. Okay. So there you go. There's an option. Okay. So I just invite you to think of your warm market, and that's what that is. The people that you know, and maybe the people you do business with. I don't know if you guys have an insurance agent. Do you have an investment broker? An investment person? These are people. Do you go to a bank? Do you have a travel agent? I don't know. Do you go to a casino? I don't, but you know, maybe you have a casino in your area. Employee gifts. You like, oh my gosh, I forgot that my friend, I'm kind of making this up, but who works for, you know, whatever. I know she does give gifts. You know what I'm saying? So if you start thinking of your warm market, because I'd rather see you guys do that than take, you know, 10 envelopes and send 10 letters to people you don't even know. And then you follow up and they don't know you either. I'm not saying you can't do that, but most of the people that raised their hand that said they did a business account, myself included, is probably from a warm market. I knew them or I knew the person, you know what I'm saying? There's somehow a connection. I know Twyla's not on the call tonight, but I know she's in a BNI, Business Networking International, and she has gotten a lot of gifts through the businesses there. The one that I can think of, and Sheila, correct me if I'm not right, but they own like an AVAC, air conditioning and heating, and
H&S Heating, yeah.
yep, they give gifts to their clients, correct?
Yeah, their client buys a furnace from them, they give them a thank you gift.
Yeah, that's really
The
nice.
furnace to this year.
Realtors, I've worked with realtors that use Tastefully Simple. So, okay. So think about who you know. And then I ask you also, what are you currently doing at your in-home parties or your online parties? Because I know on my online parties right now, you know, obviously it's the holidays, you guys. Everywhere people are talking about the holidays. I'm just going to say Christmas because I can with you guys. So why would we not? You know, but do you have a separate post that says you give you can help them with business gifts. Because I want to show you on my HQ a couple cool things, and maybe you've already seen this. So first of all, go to Market My Business and the gift icon. I'll have time down here. And this was just updated. Market My Business and click on gift. And you can see on here, they talk about the 12 days to dinner. There's the shipping deadline. But what I like here is the holiday gifts tabletop. You could maybe use for, make a post, Angie, I'm sure you could for your online parties. There's a holiday gift guide. I know in the past, I've maybe taken it if I'm doing, when I do in-home parties, so I would take this to the print shop and have them printed and staple it or put it, whatever, and pass that around because it's just in one spot. You could share the link and put it on your online parties. So anyway, there's a lot of great things on here, so I really recommend that you check that out. Another thing I wanted to share with you, and Sheila and I, when we had lunch on Friday, and I know she has a business account, I said, did you know that you can personalize not only the note inside, but you can have the name of the business on the outside label? Because 2 years ago, I had a small business account with Edward Jones. She's in my business group, and I think I sent out 10 like gifts for her. And I don't know if I didn't do that or what, but one gal reached out to me and she goes, why do I have this Tastefully Simple box? So I just want to show you, it's just right here. I could put in an item number, but see how you can put packing slip message, Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, whatever you want to say from Edward Jones. But look at this, include the sender's name. This is what I was talking about.
I've never
Edward
seen
Jones.
that there before.
It's been there. Edward Jones Wapaton. Or you can put whatever you want, but you know what that means, you guys? That's going to be on the outside of the box. So this person doesn't get this box and, someone like, I didn't order this. And then in the inside, there's a packing slip. Doesn't say the cost, that you're going to write that personal message. Happy holidays or whatever. I appreciate your business. And the cool thing is, you can do that and it's going to cost $9.99 or however much they spend. But what a service we offer you guys. Like they don't have to take care of that. So it's pretty cool. So anyway, does that make sense? So it's a really valuable customer service tool, I think. So I just wanted to show you that. Some of the amazing gifts, I'm sure you guys have used in the past that we have this year. We'll go with the holiday gift guide. That I really like is, the fudge set, which by the way, I've had both of them, and my tip, and I wish it said it on the back, it says put in the fridge before you cut it. So I'm like, an hour is good enough. It's not. It needs to sit in there at least overnight so that fudge is hard, and then it pops out of that black piece. I posted it on the team page. Otherwise, you can just cut it out of there. But anyway, I also love the cozy, this is the celebration box A, and there's the sauce thing B, and then there's the meal one, the cozy comfort. I don't know if they don't have it on here. But otherwise, like Sheila, I know you had a business account. Did you just kind of create your own gift? Or did they create their own gifts?
No, they've left it up to me. Just give me a dollar amount and just tell me to put together whatever I think would work nice or look nice.
Okay, so and I think, okay. Has anybody else worked with a business and you want to share what you did?
I had one last year. And I met the lady at an event and I had a table set up with like 4 or 5 of the different meal kits or gift ideas. And so the event was really busy. So I took her info and she took mine and we did a follow-up phone call, but she kind of got a couple different ideas out of some of the pre-done kits already that Tastefully Simple has. And when I did the follow-up phone call, she decided on 50 some of the happy hour kits.
Oh, how many?
50 some.
Oh,
Nice.
50 some, Anna. Good for you.
Yeah, it was a huge one last year. Like
I remember that.
I was
Oh
just
my
was blown away.
God.
And it was because at that event I had a table set up specifically with like 4 or 5 meal kits as a gift idea or a holiday idea. And she's seen it and wanted to chat about them.
So
Is she
did
gonna
she
do it again
ask-
this year? Oh,
Yep.
sorry.
We're
Oh, yeah.
already chatting about it for this year.
Nice.
Oh,
Yep.
that is fantastic. Can you say the business? I mean, not that anybody's going to steal it, but just to give us an idea of what kind
It
of
was
business.
a banking business,
Okay, yeah.
sending it out to 50 of their clients. And so
Wow.
I offered the option to have them, mailed individually. They chose just to have them all come to them, and then they were going to package it with some other things and mail it out. But I am super excited to do the feature this year. I did the customized message inside the packing slip, but the one that you just showed with the label, I think will be really, really good.
And do capital letters if you want,
Yeah.
so it stands out. Now, one insurance guy that I've worked with a couple times, and I just dropped off a catalog and I need to follow up probably tomorrow or whatever, is he ordered a bunch and then he sends out a postcard and he makes his clients come into his office to get their Christmas holiday gift. And Minn Kota, who they bought a few things from me, that's like a chemical company. They do the same thing. They send out a postcard to their customers and they make them come in to get the gift, which is great. It's depending on the business, you guys, but I think it's brilliant because they save on shipping and it makes that person come in to get it. So depending on who you're working with, that's an idea to share as well. I mean, obviously, what Sheila did and what Anna did or whatever, mailing it out is a great service and depending on where their clients are. But that's something to do. So I see our time is over by 2 minutes. Is there anything you want to share or ask about business gifts? Now's the time. Anything you're going to do as a result of our time together? Shout it out.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
put a post on the party page about the gifts.
Great.
Yeah.
Reach out to my farm contacts.
Who said that?
Me.
Oh, Bree, I'm sorry. You're going to reach out to who?
The warm contacts you mentioned.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be amazed, you guys, by what's out there. We just haven't thought about it. And if they say no, we already know what we're doing. Remember the referral question. Do you know anybody else this might help? Because it really is a good service. So good. How about you, Andrew? You're going to put it on your online parties?
Yeah, definitely. And I might do I reward referrals for it too. So maybe
Yeah.
that'll get other people.
I got a business account a couple of years ago. Mary Olson, she used to work at Tastefully Simple, did an online party, and her niece was part of the party. And she worked for a company that needed gifts. And I had a post, but she reached out to me. And what the heck? She doesn't work there anymore. But so yeah, don't underestimate the power of that. And I guess, now this time of the year, we should be talking to our hosts about it too. Do you or your spouse, have to give gifts during the holidays? If we don't ask, we don't get. So anyway, I'm so happy to see you. I'm going to end the recording. I'm not going to hop off. I just want to end the recording.